Hey guys, it's Erika, and I'm finally gonna be checking out NewJeans' Attention, the debut that has shook up the K-pop world. You know what I mean? And I know this song is R&B, and I've tried to scroll past it on TikTok so many times, not been super duper successful, but have not checked out the full song, so we need to be checking out everything in full entirety. But I'm excited to be checking this out. They are a new girl group under one of the companies under Hype. People, I think, credit a lot of the because it's like Hype is the overall, I think, big company, and then each group is managed by the smaller companies, you know what I mean, which probably oversight from Hype. What is their, I don't even know their company name. I don't even know like what their Adore. I don't know Adore. Honestly, I can't recognize any other artists from them. This is a 5-member girl group. We have, let's go through the members really quick. We got Minji 04. Oh, I feel older every day. I do this. Honey, who is also 04. She's Vietnamese Australian. Interesting. That's an interesting I don't know. Interesting. I feel like, is there another Vietnamese? I don't know. Is she the first Vietnamese K-pop idol? I feel, I could be misremembering. There's a lot of K-pop information that goes in this brain that is never useful when the moment comes. We also have Danielle, who's Korean Australian. We have Hayden, who is 06. I forgot I'll be looking at these years too. She is 06. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna cry. I might just have a breakdown. Hayden is 08. I'm a decade older than the maknae. I'm a decade older than the maknae. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown right now. But it seems like, to me, what's very interesting is their just overall visuals, like the makeup, the fashion, the overall visual look for them seems very interesting to me, just based off not ever checking out anything about them. That's definitely something that is standing out for me and them. The thing with the R&B is, like, this song got a lot of attention, pun intended, and a lot of hype around it, also pun intended. But it's like, everyone's like talking about like how it's the R&B and all this other stuff, but like the thing is, like, the groups that I love that are the most underrated do R&B, especially for title tracks. So it's kind of like a little irritating in a way to be just like, because this group got a lot of course, attention, again, pun intended, because they are under Hype, but there's a lot of other groups out there that do R&B and do have title tracks and stuff, but they're just not loved or appreciated, and they're the most underrated groups at all. But I'm excited that there's a girl group that is like mainly doing R&B, even though they're not the first one ever in existence. And there's, of course, here's the other thing, every K-pop group has an R&B song. And as somebody who likes R&B as a genre and who likes Korean R&B, you give me a group, just give me a group name, give me an artist, I'll find you an R&B song for them. I will. So it's just, people will be talking on the internet just to talk, and they just be saying stuff without realizing what they be saying. And it's just like, sometimes it's kind of like annoying. It is annoying for me personally, as somebody who reacts and checks out so much and loves so much, to just be like, Bessie, this has been around forever, you know what I mean? But anyways, long ass intro, probably annoying, but I'm still very excited to be checking out this new girl group, seeing what they're doing in the full entirety, to understand what the hype is. And I hope it's definitely not a case where it's just been like overhyped so much on social media, and you can't really control the algorithm as much. Like on Twitter, on Instagram, you can say like, oh, I'm not interested in these things, but TikTok, you can't escape it. So I hope it's not like overhyped, and I hope that like I still get to enjoy the hype of it. That's the other thing about being like behind, and when something gets so hyped up like this, that like I hope it's not ruined for me and my personal experience with checking out the group, you know what I mean? Because it's some comebacks and stuff and debuts are hard to stay away from, just because social media it's such a thing, you know what I mean? And it's my fault for being behind, you know what I mean? And I mean, part of it is my fault for being behind, but also not my fault for being behind, but also like, let's just check it out so you know where to let go. Oh, they're going to see their favorite band? Yeah, their overall visual look is very unique and interesting. But I like it. Why are you putting your lipstick on the mirror? That's a dirty mirror. When the last time that was clean? This venue looked grungy too. You definitely know that ain't clean. Also an interesting video. They're looking for attention from their favorite band. Oh my god, so relatable. Mom, don't be calling me when I'm at a concert, Mom. And they fell in love. This is interesting. It's very 2000s type of a concept. Oh. Oh, good zoom though. A very interesting type of music video. It's very giving. Who just grabbed cake like that? Oh, okay. Like, it's so reminiscent of like the 2000s American girl groups. Like the choreography, the visual concept. But it's like, I really love the overall like visual. Like, it's kind of so different. It's such an interesting music video. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't this. Okay, work the hairography. Again, like, they're just some so. I liked it though. It's dope. I would cry. I would cry. So many tears. They don't care. I feel like I've never seen a K-pop music video like this. Like, it's interesting. Who's this homie that's just been with his friends? It's so interesting. Like, it's interesting to me because it's so different. And again, I'm coming in with the mindset of knowing all the attention beforehand and not being a part of the hype with it. So it's like, it's so interesting that this is what is like super duper hot right now, because it's so, the music video, the visuals are so not very K-pop-ish. Like, it's, again, everything about this girl group is just giving vibes of early 2000s girl groups from like the West, you know what I mean? So it's so nostalgic for me in that sort of way, but it's just, it's not what I expected was gonna be the thing that it was, you know what I mean? Like, again, I don't know what I had in my head, but it definitely wasn't this. So it's like, it has like a nostalgic sort of thing. I'm like, this is what they're going for, and the music video visuals are interesting, but also the outfits that they have, the style, the makeup, just their overall visual look is also so different, and the sound itself, I'm like, this, like, I like, if you like the like, I wouldn't have expected it to get, for this one to be as hyped as it is, just based off like what does get all the hype and what is everything, you know what I mean? Like if it was just pen and paper, like I wouldn't expect it, but like I think it's very, very cool, and it's so different, and I think because they are doing something completely different, is that's what people gravitate towards. I don't know, but like there's definitely some working for them, you know what I mean? And the choreography was looking nice, working the hairography, you know, I love it. So it'll be definitely interesting to see like what it's also about. And I feel like for me personally, again, because it got so much attention, so much hype, so much love, and I just know all the attention that it got, for me, it's like when you don't check out something when everybody's talking about it, and then you check it out and you're just like, doesn't even meet the hype, you know what I mean? So for me personally, like, just even though this is totally my type of thing, and I love the video, and I love the different types of K-pop videos like this, and I love the R&B, and I love stuff like this, it's interesting that like I feel like for me, like that the hype, and again, it just happens that way, that like for like I don't like, I feel like I don't know if the hype was meant personally for me, just because again, it's just like such like an overhyped group, and such like a love song, and such a loved debut song, and everything like that for me to react to it like a month later after all their success and stuff, it's a little like, so this is what y'all are hyping up, you know what I mean? Like, and it happened. It's not the first time this has happened with me, or this comeback, and that's why I normally stay away from stuff, because stuff gets so overhyped. But again, with social media these days, you can't escape anything, you know what I mean? Like, and there is like a certain like time period, like some stuff has to be years apart from when you check out something for it to like fully hit the way it like needs to hit, the way it hit everybody in the beginning. Like you can't really be in like this middle type of zone, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I had that also with Squid Game. Like I checked out Squid Game like so much after, and again, just being somebody who has always checked out like Korean dramas and Korean movies and that type of thing, just being like such my thing, but it just being like overhyped so much by like America and the West, and everybody was just like, you have to watch it, you have to watch it, you have to watch it, and it was like, girl, Bessie, I'm gonna get around to it. If it's good enough, the hype will match it. And then when I checked it out, I'm just like, I mean, I know what they were doing, the commentary would be there, you know what I mean? So in a way, I feel like just because of like, I don't know, like I'm in a definitely just like a weird headspace with this one, and I didn't want to be. Like I feel like they definitely probably deserve everything that they're getting and stuff like that, but like at the same time, it becomes a weird disconnect for me sometimes, because I am behind, and it mainly is because I'm behind in social media, that like and I feel like it hasn't really happened in a while, because I've done a really good job about like reacting to just for one, staying away from spoilers and stuff like that, but also reacting to what's hype when it comes out. Like if I know like Twice, anything BTS, anything GOT7, any like certain just comebacks and groups and artists that I have to check out right away, or else like it's gonna be for one, ruined for me, spoiled for me. But it's just, it's so, I'm just in a weird place, you know what I mean? And I feel like this is definitely one where I need time to let the song sit and listen and let it like absorb within me. And that's the thing with some stuff, it's like you're not always gonna love it right off the bat, and sometimes it takes time to grow on you. And I feel like it's not just, this may be the case for this one, I don't know, but it's such an interesting position for me to be in. And I feel like this will probably get a lot of views because everybody likes this song, but like for me, like, and I do like it definitely gets in a weird place to like when you feel like something like, I don't like, for one, it's just such not standard like a K-pop video and stuff, and you definitely know what hits and what makes sense and what people love about certain groups and certain artists, and for this to kind of be very, very different from that, it's like, is it because it's so different, or like what is so like when it has such like a Western 2000s girl group type of feel, like, but it makes sense with just like Gen Z, but then it's just like I'm disconnected to Gen Z anyways, even though technically part of it, but I'm still, again, I'm a decade older than the youngest member. That it's just like, it's just so like, it's like I get it, but again, like it's just so, and it could be that it's just like R&B and the type of video it isn't gonna be normally something that is as hype as it gets. Again, like a lot of groups that do R&B as like title tracks and stuff, and then have really, really good R&B, they're not the most hyped up group. They're normally the most underrated types of groups for that I really, really love, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just very, very interesting because I like the way I have to react to it is how it's surrounded in the whole world itself. Like there was no way I was ever going to give a genuine, authentic reaction to this just based off what the hype around the girl and the hype around this song and everything, the choreography and all this other stuff. So like I feel like weird about like what I'm saying because it's like I feel like most people aren't in this position. You know what I mean? And I feel like I know what people probably wanted or were expecting of me to say and whatever, but then it's like I can only give so much because there's so much said about it and loved about it anyways that it just, I don't know, I feel weird. I just felt a weird place because it's good and I want to enjoy it, but at the same time I feel like it was in a weird way overhyped in a way. But I feel like if it's what people like, it's what people like. I don't know, like it's a weird place to be. Go and put your thoughts in the comments down below. I did like it though. What you thought about NewJeans' attention. Your thoughts, comments down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go and hit the subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or description down below. At the end screen, share this video to your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.